Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Revolut Wealth Manager. In this first video I want to give an introduction to my investing journey on the Revolut app. Who am I? My name's Kevin. I'm based in the United Kingdom. I'm 39 years old and I have a first class degree in business studies with a focus on finance. I also have over 13 years as a commercial manager working for a multinational manufacturing company. I'm now an administrator within the higher education sector here in the UK. I'm not a financial advisor, and the capital I've invested in Revolut, essentially I can afford to lose. I do not want to lose the money, however, and I do want to grow it, and I want to share my journey in seeking to do this with you. It's also worth noting that Revolut does not currently hold a UK banking licence, so it is a risk, and I do regard it as a risk as the UK seeks to leave the EU with or without a deal at the end of this year. So why am I starting this channel? Well, my main aim with starting this channel is to share my experiences since setting up my Revolut account quite recently in late July 2020. I hope to help as many people as possible, particularly younger people who may be interested in starting an investment account of any kind. My motivation was really spurred on by quite a heavy reduction in traditional saving account interest rates, which have been worsened by the global COVID-19 pandemic. My savings simply weren't generating enough interest any longer, so I had to make a decision where to move my money. Simply keeping the money within a bank account that doesn't earn interest is worthless given the rate of inflation, etc. And this really creates the phrase cash is trash. As Ray Dalio said, cash is trash at the moment, and we need to look to try and invest our money in perhaps more risky but more rewarding financial instruments. That was my motivation for setting up a Revolut account which offers some wealth services. So I decided to shift at this stage a small portion of my savings into Revolut and try and spread it across the various wealth services which we'll come on to. Currently I have about £3,000 invested across the services, but I'll go into much more detail on those in later videos. For now I just want to introduce Revolut a little bit more. So in terms of Revolut and the wealth services it offers, I would say there's 5 key services. The first one is stocks. It's possible to invest in companies listed on the US stock exchange, but it is important to note that not all stocks are covered. As a rule of thumb, stocks listed on the Nasdaq and New York Stock Exchange should be covered by the app. You can also invest in cryptocurrencies, which is an ever-evolving space. I would say it's a lot more risky than the stock market. The stock market is risky, but cryptocurrencies are even more risky. Currently, Revolut offers Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar Lumens, Ripple, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. In terms of commodities, you can currently invest in gold and silver. Revolut also offers vaults, which are basically savings accounts, which makes it possible to make deposits, schedule deposits, and send spare change, including multiples up to times 10 when you spend on your card. So it literally just looks at the spare change, and if you spend say £1.80, it rounds up to £2 and sends the 20 pence to a savings account, and obviously you can multiply that up 2 times, 4 times, 6 times, up to 10 times. Deposits currently attract a competitive interest rate of 0.8% AER. In addition, metal card holders can earn 0.1% cash back on spend in Europe and 1% outside Europe. I'll give some more information on the various accounts later, as this is very important, particularly when it comes to fees on stock investing. It's also possible to exchange in 30 fiat currencies. So I think it would be possible to trade currencies, trade the movements in currencies. For example, in the UK at the moment, there's quite a lot of volatility between the pound and the dollar, for example. So it should be possible to trade currencies, but it's not something I've personally looked into in any detail at the moment. I've only used stocks, crypto, commodities and vaults so far. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to look at currencies in more detail on the channel. In terms of the types of accounts Revolut offer, there's a 3-tiered approach. Standard, which is free of charge, Premium, which is £6.99 a month or £72 if you pay up front, and Metal, which is £12.99 per month or £120 if you pay up front. So obviously if you can afford to pay up front, there's some pretty decent savings over the course of a year. For example, the Metal account, if you pay £120 up front, that's an effective saving of almost £36 per annum. It's worth saying as well that the choice of accounts is very important if you're going to invest, particularly in stocks. So I'd really go for the account you can afford, the best account you can afford. And that leads us on to the key considerations on the various wealth services offered by Revolut. So in terms of stocks, the standard account only allows 3 free trades per month. There's a £1 charge per trade thereafter, and this £1 charge is converted to US dollars at the prevailing exchange rate. The premium account allows 8 trades per month, free of charge, again £1 per trade thereafter. The Metal account offers unlimited commission-free trades per month. So in my experience, I set up an account, kept it as standard, made 3 trades, made a few trades which were charged before realising it was really worthwhile upgrading to premium. I'm now a Metal account holder. In terms of cryptocurrencies, Revolut profits from these transactions, in my opinion, by applying a spread fee, which basically means that you're not able to buy at the prevailing market rate. So if you looked at an exchange such as Coinbase, for example, you would see that the prices vary in the Revolut app. So you're essentially seeing that Revolut has charging built into the entry points. This means entry points need to be judged extra carefully. That said, I haven't had a chance to compare the effective spread fees to the transaction fees charged by the likes of Coinbase, because to be fair to Revolut, Coinbase does charge quite high transaction fees. So you can understand why Revolut's seeking to make spread fees a part of the service. That's something you need to consider when you're making trades on cryptocurrencies within Revolut. In terms of the commodities service, it's very important to note you will not own physical gold or silver when investing in ZAU or ZAG. The commodities are held with a financial institution on your behalf. To be fair to Revolut, this is very clear in the terms and conditions when making an investment. Also, when it comes to the vaults, the interest rates are competitive, but they're of course subject to change. And the Metal cashback is capped at £12.99 per month, which is effectively the charge on the account. So you can't just go out and spend as much as you like and earn as much cashback as you like. It is capped. So that's hopefully a good introduction to who I am, why I've moved to Revolut. In terms of what to expect from this YouTube channel, I want to try and give a warts and all view of my experience using the Revolut Wealth services in the app. I'm using them to try and progress my personal journey towards financial independence. Although I currently have only a small proportion of my total portfolio in the Revolut app, I will be looking to increase my investments over time and cover how I do those on this channel. I'm committed to not creating clickbait type videos seeking to recommend the latest growth stocks. However, I will try to explain in detail my rationale for the investments I make in stocks, crypto and commodities. I'll seek to post at least one video per week. Initially, I want to bring you up to date with where I am, how I got to where I am, including discussion around mistakes I've made and lessons I've learned, which should give value to anybody wishing to start investing in Revolut Wealth services. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe and share this video. And in the meantime, before the next video, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Thanks. Bye.